Hello everyone, I hope last Monday you had a great Indigenous Peoples Day. That's right, that's what it's called. Hopefully you didn't do anything bad, like steal people's stuff or land. I hope not. Anyways, it's Mark Guillermo of 413 Group here again for another 413 review, and today I'll be reviewing this equipment that is called the Akustrike Mimic T-16 trainer. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen videos of this floating all over the internet. The reason for that is simply because this, I think, is the best trainer knife available in the market today. My reasons: number one, its durability. It's polycarbonate, so it's pretty tough. It has a bit of give, which is good because during impact, it's not brittle and doesn't just explode on you. The handle as well is plastic, but it has a metal clip, which I find very interesting because the clip won't break. And in fact, I haven't had any part of it break for about the year that I've had this now. Also, we hosted a tournament called the Battle of the Bayani last year in February. We had a bunch of them ready, and the owner also sent us some replacement blades just in case some of them break during the tournament. And guess what? Despite the incredible abuse, none of the blades broke. None of the knives broke. They were all good. So we can use them again for the next tournament this coming March. Now, if you don't believe how strong this polycarbonate trainer knife is, well, let me show you this video.
We'll give her a test. All right. Tell you what, that's a lot of torque on this thing. Hope it doesn't hit me in the face. Look at that. Still straight.
Yep, that's right. Now, of course, more sudden jerky movements could make it snap easily. But in my experience, if you're simply doing a proper cut, you know, like this, not like this, right? It's not gonna break on you. If you keep breaking them, then you're doing something very wrong with your technique. Number two reason why I think this is one of the best trainer knives in the market is the price. It's a little over $40. The nickel blade one is different pricing. This clear blade one is cheaper. The newer black handles, which are also a different price. We'll list the prices somewhere close to my face. There you go, those are the current prices. Now, some of you might be thinking, that's pretty expensive, man. I mean, that's just plastic. That's like just like a toy, man. I can just get the typical like foam or like aluminum or like rattan or wooden or plastic trainer knives for like a lot cheaper. Well, you can, but you're not gonna get the features that this trainer knife is known for. When I talk about the price, I don't mean it's the cheapest trainer knife. I mean that it's the best bang for buck. Other trainer knives that are high-tech, like for example the shock knife, which shocks you, understandably it's expensive, but if we're playing around with high-tech, highly innovative, technologically advanced trainer knives, this is pretty dang cheap. You can get two of them for less than $100, which is good. You can have a pair to spar with. Number three is its tech, its features. I'm just gonna put it as one number, but actually it's a lot of points that are really good about this knife. Let's start off with its actuation. The way this blade moves, when you do a slash, it will actually have some give and then it'll come back. And then when you stab, it'll have a little bit of give and then it'll go out again. Now that is its mechanism that allows it to turn on the switch that turns on its LED light and the sound. The really cool thing is that it doesn't do that this way and it doesn't do it on the back side. So it's like a single edge blade. Now, people always just talk about the other features, but this actually makes the energy dissipate a little bit more so that it's a little bit safer for the people using these. Now, the main thing, now when we turn on the bottom switch to the middle, that turns on the LED light, and when I slash, turns on the LED, and when I stab, turns on the LED, but not on the side, not on the back. That's pretty awesome. Visual cues so that you can easily tell who cut who. I can easily tell that I've cut someone or something. Now, of course, the other person, well, it'll be confusing if you're both green. Now with the top switch, I switch it down and it becomes red. So you either have Yoda or the Sith. You decide. Now to top it off even more, this is already pretty cool that it lights up. There's an extra feature, which is on the bottom switch. I put it all the way up and it has an auditory cue. So you have not only a visual cue, but also an auditory cue. Now, I don't know if other people notice this, but there's actually a difference in pitch between the red and the green. And what this allows you to do is that the more you train with it, you'll get so used to the pitch of that specific color that you can do it blindfolded. And also from a tournament point of view, let's say a judge is behind me, but they hear that sound, they know right away, oh, that was the green one, and that was that player who cut the other person. So it makes it much easier for not only the players, but also the judges to see who truly scored that point. This is really cool because I've seen those lipstick ones, and also I've been in tournaments with a PVC pipes, really simple one, and then the judges just, you know, judge it. But if you see here, this is fully turned on right now, right? This would cut, but this would cut deep, right? So the activation means you really cut deep, all the way to the muscle and maybe even to the bone, meaning it's a solid strike. Because in other tournaments, it's like you're just tickling them. It's not really cutting. So that's what this trainer knife allows you to do. Again, talking about those knives that can shock you, even just a slight touch, you've been cut. Well, what if you went this way? You can still shock them. That's not proper knife technique. You're not gonna cut deep enough. It's not good. This one will teach you that. And they say that, oh, you should have fear, you should fear the knife. Well, yes, and that's something that those knives can teach you. But what that doesn't allow you to do is play. When you lose the ability to play, then you're not gonna be as creative. You're just gonna have fear. And it could ultimately lead to bad habits. At least that's my opinion. Now, I don't really have cons for this trainer knife because I really love it, but I do have some improvements that I wish they could put into this knife. First of all, I'd really like a much more distinct difference on the pitch of the tone of the green one and the red one. It's kind of a little bit too similar. Maybe if one was bass and the other one was soprano, it'd be much better. I don't know. And then also an easier way to replace the batteries. The battery is in here. There's a little door that opens, but you have to unscrew it. Now, I understand that it's more secure having a screw here, but sometimes you forget your screwdriver and you're screwed. Also, I think a more ergonomic design on the handle would be really cool. Some people have baby hands. Some people had super big hands. I think a better handle would benefit everyone. And of course, there's much more improvements that can be done with this. But so far, as it is, it's incredibly fun. If you guys have the money and the chance to play with this, please get it. I highly recommend this trainer knife. So what do you guys think of the Akustrike Mimic T-16 trainer? Wow, that's a mouthful. Do you think it's one of the best trainer knives in the market, if not the best? Let me know if you have one or if you've tried one, if you want to try one, or if you have not, why would you want it or why would you not want it? But just basically give me your thoughts, give me your opinions. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in the comment sections down below. So once again, thank you very much guys for watching this video. This is not a sponsored video. We just like this item very much. I play with it all the time. It's very addicting. Sometimes soothing. Also, the owner of the company is an incredibly cool guy. He's just awesome. Love the guy, love the company, love the products. Check out their website, www.akustrike.com. It'll be right here. And order some today or tomorrow, or skip out on some donuts and then get some later. But anyways, finally, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please push that notification bell below, down there, so that you can see more of cool things and cool hats from Bayani Art. Next 413 review, we take a look at the highlights of the recent Fighting Edge seminar with Grandmaster Michael Hiron of Original Hiron Eskrima. Stay tuned.
Luke, I'm your father.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Do or do not, there is no try.